Where do you think their encouragement comes from? You talk about they're getting support in the schools in many cases. There are clubs, there are support groups, there's hotlines like the Trevor Project, but where else is their encouragement coming from?
You know, I think that they're encouraging one another in a big way. I think the internet, and they are really the first generation to have grown up with in their hand, with the answers at their fingertips. And I think that this has changed them, you know. You can really see it a lot in the kids from Parkland, Florida, from the Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School. I mean, those kids are lit with a particular passion and purpose. But it's not unlike what we're seeing everywhere we go. There is a kind of clarity, and they're super informed, and I think that has to do with being able to get the answers. And also having access to the internet and allowing themselves to be encouraged by their peers. I don't think this has ever happened before. Although, as I'm always pointing out to them, you know, all the great social justice movements of the 20th century were started by young people.
Yes. Yes.
We were in Little Rock recently, and we went to the high school there, where the Little Rock Nine, you know, where they were the first 6 young people, you know, to go to an integrated high school in 1958. It was, because they just celebrated an anniversary. And I was really shocked to look at those pictures of those young people and realize they were 14, 15, and 16 years old, those kids.
Yes.
And they stood up, you know, against...
We forget that.
Yeah, and it never dawned on me they were so young.
Yeah.
And I was just really moved by that, you know, and I thought, that's what happens, you know, the Vietnam War, the the gay civil rights movement. It's all, you know.
I think some of that is seeing the future, as you say, seeing the future that young people want and already living in it a bit. So.
And you know, some of them are fearless.
Yes.
In terms of actually standing up to that, and you can see it with those kids from Parkland, Florida.
Yes.
They're like, this has got to change. And you know, my hope is that just by sort of encouraging the young people and giving them a voice, that older people will actually step on board and kind of get on board and lift them up.
Listen.
Yeah, and give them some agency.